cattail.
Yeah, well, that was not a last chance qualifier. That was just the one. The last actual qualifier was at BC. I believe it was Heroes versus Villains between MboZ and Tickle. Tickle won that one right there. But now, let's get into it right now. Bombastic versus JoJoDaHoBo. Who will go to the mansion?
So I assume, yes, this is going to be another best of 5. No shenanigans to be had here. Both of these players, we already talked about how much they want it, but now it just comes down to, what, 30 minutes, 20 minutes even of just raw execution.
Absolutely it does, and Bombastic is off to a pretty decent start as it stands here, right? Throwing out all these options, denying a lot of the projectiles that JoJo's been throwing out so far, particularly with the use of this bucket, and just walling out any approach that JoJo could have.
Exactly, and we haven't seen Bombastic at almost any other qualifier get this close. We've seen JoJo get close time and time again, being 1 or 2 spots, but we're seeing why Bombastic is doing his darndest. But JoJoDaHoBo is not one to be trifled with.
No, he is not.
Absolutely not to be trifled with whatsoever. JoJo, he's been around in the Western Washington scene for a very long time, right? He's been PR'd at least in top 5, I think, for the last, couple years at this point, right?
Exactly. He's one of the homestays of the Western Washington PR. One of the best Toon links in NA, maybe in the world. Again, there's Sigma and there's Cattail. There's a couple other really great Toon links, but he is the Toon link of the PNW, the best one.
Great check!
A reversal by JoJoDaHoBo with that up B. First stock going to JoJo.
And did you see right after that, he wasn't done with it. He used the neutral getup to neutralize the bomb and keep himself safe.
Exactly.
And at 150 at the ledge, I think that mattered. Yeah, there you go.
Probably did.
Tying the stocks right back up with that fair from Bombastic.
How many bombs at the ledge are we going to see in this one? Probably a lot, considering we're looking at Toon Link and Game & Watch.
A bombastic amount.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
A fairly fantastic amount.
Absolutely. We'll see a lot of sticks
Good
coming
up B.
out. That up B coming out and putting a little bit more damage on to Bombastic, but Bombastic has a little bit of a lead right there. That grab will get a little bit more. The back air into the fair getting a little bit more damage, but hey, Bombastic is saying, hey, this bucket, I don't want that boomerang. It's not me. I don't want it.
Toon Link's grounded up B is actually really interesting, especially when you compare it to the other links. Young Link and Adult Link don't have nearly as much knockback on the final hit on that up B. Toon Link is the only of these 3 characters where up B is like an actual potential kill move, and you are going to see a lot of that used by JoJo.
Yeah, it is interesting, for example, regular Link has the big hitbox at the beginning of the move versus at the end, and the way that affects the utilization of the move and in those offstage situations. You couldn't have done what JoJo did to take that first stock.
Absolutely not.
But now we're in a scenario where JoJo has a pretty good advantage right there with having center stage. But Bombastic sneaks his way to the other side of the stage, and now we're playing a little bit more of the game where, hey, we're trying to get in and see who can get into the better advantage. But
that right there is what we call
coming out from JoJoDaHoBo, wanting all that smoke.
The Bombo combos coming out from JoJo, and he is still going.
That was so clean.
The Bombo combos coming out, and again, that pork chop not gonna do much right there, or the bacon, all of the meat. Hey, Bombastic's giving JoJo all the meat and making sure that he can't get back to stage.
But the turtle conservation
Nice.
zone coming out again and taking that stock, evening things up. But is it going to be enough? JoJo's looking so much more in control after that first stock.
Yeah, these zoning tools that he's been throwing out have been super effective so far, particularly the bombs. And he's been really good at avoiding the bucket as well. The bucket does occasionally throw a boomerang back in the direction, but there's already an arrow inbound, and it cancels out the boomerang, for example.
Yeah, I feel like a big aspect of that is that Bombastic can't use that bucket very liberally up close. It has a lot of lag, it can be punished, so he has to use it from a far enough away range that JoJo can often react and just jump over the reflected projectiles pretty safely.
Exactly, and that's what has usually happened, but this is a bad space if you are JoJo. Luckily, the bomb will save. Down smash not hitting quite just yet. Again,
nice.
Very, very scary position, because that down B would have killed, or that down smash would have killed you.
And 90%, make that 97, 110. Bombastic holding on for dear life
you're
right
dead.
now.
Oh, you're dead.
It's very, very tough. Again, doubling the percentage right there is JoJo. Only have half the percentage that Bombastic has.
He just can't get in.
No, exactly. Those buckets, like, they're just not working in this scenario for Bombastic. But
ooh, that was so smooth from JoJo.
Gets around it.
very, very tough right here. We're just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks at the moment.
This is the moment. This is what JoJo thrives in. You can rack up some early damage, but trying to kill him in these high damage scenarios is so hard.
Oh, there's a snake moment and a half.
The Zair!
The Zair coming out instead of an up air or any other kill confirm that might haunt JoJo.
Yeah, I don't know. An up B would have done it. An up air would have done it.
But he's still got his opportunity.
The game is still going on with 1:48 left. It will not be going to time. But there it is. Game one.
Game one goes to Jonas off the back air.
Jonas the Honus taking game one. So close, though. And that took like 5 minutes.
Exactly. And just like that, we see Jonas in the driver's seat to take it. But only game 1 out of 5.
Yo, what's up, Everest? I know exactly what he's looking
Everest,
for.
are you looking for the bang energy that was over here?
That's crazy. We have no idea what happened to that. That's so weird.
I was dying. So I'll buy you another one, Everest. How about that?
Bro, he needs his creatine supplement.
I cannot believe
you saw this man's Twitter clip.
You drank Everest's energy drink.
Damn it.
How do you feel about that?
Not good. Not good, but I feel great about these games right here. We're going to Hollow Bastion, and the bomb a little bit. Wow, what a train. A quick 43% coming out of Jonas's.
I hear a bombastic, mildly well-orchestrated bombastic chant coming out from the chat. I'm impressed.
This is Bombastic's home territory. We are in Oregon, baby.
Oregon has been yearning for some type of Oregon rep, but that up B off of that ledge trump coming out quite there. Not enough to kill. Obviously, you're only at about 80, and that up tilt up air not killing quite just yet. Get firm lead coming out of Jonas the Homeless's corner.
The ledge trump. Oh, wow. He went for it. He's swinging.
That was a big swing and unfortunately a big miss.
Yeah,
doesn't get too hard punished for it, but he still makes it.
Oh, and the taunt again.
I didn't think that was going to kill off the top, but we take those.
My man's definitely got a membership at Big Swings Golf with that one. He's saying 4 and swinging for the fences.
But Bombastic is not one to be trifled with as he's doing his darndest to get back into this.
He avoided that F-tilt? Mm-hmm. All right. Rolls through, gets around him, and now we're still playing footsies. Eventually an F-tilt will connect. The bomb gets disabled by that boomerang.
And the F-tilt sending Jonas off stage right now.
Oh.
But the down air will not kill quite just yet, Getster.
Yeah, not going to send him where he was hoping it would.
This is starting to get out of hand.
He's in an offstage situation. Nicely played from JoJo. He loses the stop point, but you take it every day.
You take that trade any day of the week. If you're Jonas,
you do.
A full stock ahead in this moment right now. Tacking on the percentage.
Very quickly. Match point.
50% very, very quickly. Just tacking all of that damage.
He's swinging.
No GameStop trades to be seen in this venue right now. JoJo
That's
with the
three and a 2-stock coming out of Jonas's corner. 2-0 at the moment for Jonas the Homeless. We could be seeing a Weewa sweep again, but we're still not done. Bombastic is still in this. He will need 3 more games to go to the mansion on September 3rd.
He is 1 game away from going back. JoJo is so close to returning. He's locked in. He is so ready for this. He wants it so bad. I've heard him talking about it before. I talked to him at every qualifier that we've both been at, and he's like, dude, I want this so bad. He's told me so many times.
With that comes a lot of potential to feel defeated if he starts to lose here. He has to be really careful with his mental, not to let anything going wrong start to make him slip and second guess.
I mentioned it earlier, goldfish mentality.
You have to forget about anything bad that's happening. That's what Bombastic has to do if he wants to stay in this.
And Bombastic, man, he's had such a fantastic run today. He and JoJo ended up, they placed the same. Neither of these players are going to continue playing after this set, but man, this is the most important set of the day regardless for them.
Yes, it is. Forget that pop bonus.
Forget all about it right now.
Unless you're like JD.
Go to the big house? You want to go to the big house?
Yo, shout out
You got to step up.
Shout out to the big house.
Baby. And that's a jab reset!
Holy hell!
Reset from Jonas!
How does he keep finding these? Bombastic's just not ready for those techs off the Zers. Up-B out of the up-B? Is that a thing?
And just like that, Jonas is in the driver's seat to take the set. Again, he is in kill range if he gets a down smash or something or another. So he still has to play a really, really careful game. But he sees the care and gets in and puts a cool, crisp 40% off that bomb combo. That is a side B into the fair. Not a good position if you are Bombastic. Now,
so
Bombastic is still there. Tries to do it.
Okay,
the dash
this is
attack,
the
not really sure if that was the way to go, but throwing off that bacon to see what happens. Keeping the bacon going, put a little bit of that ham action, a little bit of that cheese, a little bit of that sausage. Wants to send him into the morning drive.
He just can't get the kill. Finally,
Okay, finally, there it is.
Finally, Turtle Conservation coming out to get him. Maybe he stomped
But he's
one
at
too many on his
100%.
Fury
He's at
through high roll.
100%.
This is looking scary. JoJo fiending for another kill. He smells blood in the water, and it is back today.
Back in blood. You said blood and back in the same sentence. Wow.
Gets a 2. Unlucky for Bombastic. He hit that side B, but the judgment says, hey, you only get a 2. Only a little bit of damage. That's all you're getting from Bombastic. Trying to charge the F smash from Jonas, trying to find some type of call, but nothing happens. Bombastic is a little bit of those, and the back air puts Jonas
He's got a
in
bomb,
a
though.
bad situation. And that's no tech.
One
Just
more.
like that.
And
one
another-
more stock is all Jonas needs to go to Cascade Clash.
JoJo is locked in right now. Look at that player cam.
He's so focused. He wants this so badly.
This
The
is
bacon
Bombastic.
coming out to play.
It's his final opportunity. He needs to make something happen here. The bomb, getting
Saves him.
JoJo out, cooking that
Clean.
to perfection.
Perfect.
Nothing happening quite
28%.
just yet. Throwing out those nairs, nothing happened. But Bombastic comes out with a drag down into the down tilt, throwing him off stage. The bacon is coming straight back out to play. But Jonas throws out a nair and says, hey, get off me. I don't need you. Gets hit by the chair. Here comes RoboCop.
And finally, one of those bombs not working in his favor in the corner. He's done such a good job of using that to keep himself safe, and now he's again doesn't have
He's
a bomb.
equalizing. He's equalizing.
For the first time in the set, Bombastic has the lead, but Jonas is coming straight out. So many of those nairs will catch up and catch up and catch up.
Yep.
JoJo narrowly escaping
comes
that
back.
drag down nair. No JR Fish 3s to be had today as he continues to push forward. He doesn't care where the
This is
set
so
was.
close.
He cares where it is right now. The pressure at
Down to the wire.
ledge.
Absolutely down to the wire. It gets so close to ending right there. One little mistake, and Bombastic could have accidentally sent himself hurling into the abyss. But here we are, still in this game with 3 minutes left on the timer. It's not going to time. There's no way in hell. This will end soon.
And just like that, we have 3 minutes left, but we're not making that 3 minutes, baby. Everyone is in kill percentage, trying to go to the
Everyone's
upstage.
out.
No jab that time. This is air coming out, but the back air coming out.
Jonas.
You are not in death position.
Jonas.
Can you get off the ledge? The
Jonas,
charge!
the
He can
call
only
out.
dash attack.
Yeah, call it not coming out quite just yet. Using those big ass.
And
Just like that, the Cascadian Clash.
After
And
so
just like that,
many.
WeWa is in. Another WeWa rep is going to the mansion, and I have to talk to Jonas. You guys.
Last year, many qualifiers